Khosi Nation, sanibonani bafethu. Nangikolele with the first live stream kwenzeke nje iphutha, but either way we do have to talk because yeah, I've been listening to the interview of someone who spoke about Kaizer Chiefs, obviously. And right now also we do have to talk about Omji Darapana Thabo Cele because apparently there is something that is currently happening, even though I find it very hard to believe. But hey, yeah, sizawuthini makhosi amahle. If there's information, we need to talk about it. So before we get there, please do make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. So I'm just fixing indaba yelona ye poll, but hopefully everything will be set up and be ready for you guys. Anyways, welcome makhosi amahle. I'm happy to be here, happy to see you. Even though I can't see you guys, but I'm happy, I'm just happy. It's always a good pleasure to, chatting with you, having those conversations, giving you some updates and everything that you guys need to know of. So right now, we're going to be talking about Thabo Cele and also Thabo Cele. Thabo Cele, Thabo Cele. Ooh. Very interesting. So there was an interview done by Uandile from Metro FM, obviously, yenzela ESABC Sport, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, big ups to them, big ups to the great interviews that they do, because we get a lot of insight in a lot of things. And same as Thabo there's certain things that I did not know about before Jesus sign. Well, remember when the rumors started pouring out, I said to you guys, hey, for now, it's just rumors until I had verification of the story. No, definitely, it is accurate, it is true. Thabo Cele wants to join Kaizer Chiefs and obviously ended up signing with the Kaizer Chiefs. Now, there is something an agent here revealed, which definitely it is something that I find myself like, I am Tembi, but we're going to be getting into that in just a bit. I want us to quickly start with Thabo Cele. Remember, Thabo Cele is or was a player who currently has not been training with the rest of the squad. But right now, Tiwanji, as I'm speaking with you, there's a club. Remember, there were rumors that Thabo has now started training with the rest of the squad. He has been called back. But right now, as I'm speaking with you, Sundowns are interested in signing him. And it's possible the negotiations have already begun in the back door, a mover behind closed doors. So I'm not sure how accurate this is, but at the end of the day, it is something that people are talking about. And from well, for us to lose a player like Thabo Cele to Mamelodi Sundowns, well, that will be the biggest mistake, because first things first, let's be honest, Sundowns doesn't give out players, especially players that they are contracted. They would rather see the players play abroad. So Nati, I think we should just try by all means, because he's still contracted to us as much as he wants to leave, and he is in no shape to breach the contract. Only the club can be able to do that. So for me, yeah, no, I wouldn't want our player to play for Mamelodi Sundowns, because now they don't want their players to play for Kaizer Chiefs. So why should we be different in terms of that? This Funabo Lodge never happened just because Sundowns did not want to. There's many other players whom wanted to sign from Sundowns as long as Patole, unless those players were free agent. If Pamtata is a free agent, because now Samtole is a free agent, I wouldn't mind. But right now, for us to lose him while he's still contracted with us to a club like Sundowns, yeah, no, I simdurise or singamambisi at all. Akunankinga, uzohlala nje atraine yedwa ahole mahala, it's fine, I don't mind. But either way, I wouldn't love to see him going there, because he's an incredible player and Marafika Lapa is going to shine, honestly speaking. So to me, ngiyala bafethu, we need to make a plan to make sure ukuthi uCele doesn't go to Sundowns, hopefully. Dear management, dear Kaizer Chiefs, please listen to QB for once. Don't don't let Gqele go to Mamelodi Sundowns if what people are saying or what I'm hearing is true. But it's fine. Moving on, we jump to Thabo Cele, which is a player that we recently signed as a free agent. I'm saying this ucele singamhambisi kodwa nathi siyenzile leyo nto, we've taken a player. But then honestly speaking, the player was interested in joining us, which we are finding out right now ukuthi definitely it was his move, even though there is a but. Now the reason there is a but, let's just listen to this so that we can have a better understanding of everything, because ngikhulume ngazwakali lutho yabo. So let's have a look at this and then we will talk from there, and I will explain why I'm saying there is a but. So now video bafethu, this is what they were talking about on the show. How?
Okay, let's move
Thabo
on.
Cele, almost a dream come true for him. Back in Johannesburg, back home.
Yes. I'm loving these stories. These are good news stories because I'm seeing my clients become family men. You know, we were at his wedding last year with his beautiful wife and his son, and now he gets to drive home and see bedtime, you know. So that's a very story that's close to my heart. He's at Kaizer Chiefs, and they fought to have him there, and he wanted to be there, so he forsake all other deals to take.
Were all the deals local?
No, there was one international deal, but it didn't work for the family.
In which league? Okay, which country? Europe?
In a similar jurisdiction to where Mohankota is.
Oh, okay.
But also, to be fair, it was not advancing in the way that we wanted it to advance. Yeah.
And Kaizer Chiefs, of course, a dream for any and most players. He's happy there?
Yeah, I think happiness is relative. Every new opportunity brings its own challenges, and I think he's alive to that. You know, he's alive to the fact that this is an established team. You know, it has a captain who has led the team for a while, and so he has to adapt to the Kaizer Chiefs style of play. But man, that guy is mature, and he's signed up for it.
Oh, looking forward to it. I mean, such a big move for him. Such a humble kid as well, man. I've had the pleasure of seeing him every now and then, here and there. Such a pleasure to see him, and such a pleasure to interact with him. Madiba as well, out at Marumo. He's the one I was talking about.
Yes.
Interesting player that. Yeah, you know, Timmy, one of Timmy's favorite players as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Timmy, Madiba.
Well, get him in studio. Yeah.
And then there's Thabo Cele.
Yes.
Is he still in your book?
Okay. So again, Thabo Cele, because that's a story for another day. Either way, if you listen to the agent of Thabo Cele, I'm sorry for the stuttering. If the video was stuttering, because Bengilalele Nami, same time with you as we are looking through the footage. I know it's an old video of it, but honestly speaking, and listening to the agent, she says, Uguti, well, there was interest, not just from Chiefs, but there were other clubs as well. Now, she did not want to mention the local clubs, but I know for a fact, Nami, from my side, Uti, there are clubs that were interested in signing him. Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, they were both interested in signing Thabo Cele. But Umjita, he chose, listen to this very carefully, he chose to play for the biggest club in Africa. No, not actually Africa. The biggest club in the world, which is Kaizer Chiefs. And I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy Uti, he wanted this move. So it goes back to the fact that he decided to leave still is because he wanted to join us, even though Stellenbosch did not want to give us the player. Same as Ulanga Lehlepili. We had to lose two of our players just to get one player, which is Ulanga Lehlepili, which I'm not saying it's a bad deal, but I am saying Uti, definitely I'm happy to have more players who are interested in joining the club, not just for the benefit, but for the club to be part of the club, be part of the family, grow with it, and perform, play your heart out. That's why we've seen so far, even Umluisan, I'm sure more days will be there where we're going to see him fighting as much as possibly he can for the badge. Just like we saw with Ulanga Lehlepili. Yes, there's certain things that he can be able to improve, or he still needs to improve. But so far, he's playing his heart out for that club. It's like Dala Lindele in the moment. Even though the way it talks from his dad, from other people as well, would know he's prioritizing a move abroad, but then at the end of the day ended up at Nasharena, which is, for me, I feel like it's a great deal at the end of the day. But either way, I'm happy with those kind of players. I wish we can have a lot more players who are playing for the club and for the badge. But hey, that's just me speaking from my side. Then moving on, let me quickly jump at your comments. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to like the video. I do appreciate having you guys here. Abraham, million awungiphe mfethu nami ke million nyana nje, noma futhi mina ungangiphi million, mina ngizame nje ngo-10,000 phela. Yadlala 5,000, even 5, actually 500. Yabona sengehle kakhulu from 1,500,000 to 500 rand. Now uzame ngo-5 clip lapho Abraham. Either way, big brother no, to Sundowns, a big no. I do agree with you, but we will see. If though imali yakhona iyavuma, it can be something that we can use to be able to add more players for our club. Then I don't see that as a loss, because remember, we have to think about the fact that we did not sign him on ngamali samthole as a free agent, even though he was getting paid, or he is getting paid. Pule, he says, I'm late. Well, you did not miss much. We just talked about Thabo Cele, with him going to Sundowns, and also Thabo Cele with him playing for Kaizer Chiefs, and ignoring other clubs from international that were interested in signing him, and he decided to come and play for the badge. Even namanje utamnile, you can see it, he's pointing straight at the heart. So I'm definitely sure we're going to see much more from him, especially playing for a club that he loves so much. So yeah, you did not miss out on much, Pule. Abraham, no. Thabo Cele to Sundowns is a big no. On my side, I do not agree. Okay, we've covered this one. We can't sell players to Sundowns since they don't wanna sell to us. I do agree with you, Pule. That's why we are all saying, yeah, if ever Linda Cele going to Sundowns is true, it's either we figure a ridiculous amount of cash, because I don't think he signed a signing on clause or a clause. So we need to put at least the money engat phezulu. But if the rumors are not true, I would be happy. I wouldn't mind him joining any club, not Sundowns. He's an incredible player. He's a great player. So losing him to a club like Sundowns, yeah, we're gonna feel the pain, honestly speaking. And now, every time he plays against us, he's gonna play to prove a point, So I wouldn't want him there at that club. So yeah, no, angaqali asizameni plane simise kwenye ndawo. They can do it. Why can't we? Yes, I have been preaching and talking about the fact that Kaizer just needs to sort out a relationship when it comes to signing of players. But with the Sundowns, no, I just can't. That is the only team that I feel like we can pass. It's fine. I don't mind. And then Petro Mazibuko says, no, it's not true. It is a lie. Hopefully, it is not true. But at the end of the day, we will see as time goes on. Is it true, or is it just a lie? Perfect. I don't know, but that's all I wanted us to talk about or discuss. Doesn't look like most of you want to talk with me as of yet, but hopefully, I've given you the latest that I possibly can in terms of these two stories. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Makosa. I will try my best to be here, give you the latest updates if they're available. If not, I believe this is it. Thank you so much. Please have a lovely day. Peace.